"You've got 5 minutes," my father-in-law snapped, checking his watch like he owned the concept of time itself. He did that, made silence feel like a punishment. 5 minutes before the $5 million pitch. 5 minutes to either rise or die in front of the men who thought my ring was my resume. I had no slides, no notes, just my phone, my pulse, and the faint taste of betrayal still burning in my throat. He wanted to see me crumble. He didn't know I'd been building this moment for months. I met him at 26. He was charm wrapped in steel, CEO of the firm, father to the woman I thought I'd build forever with. When he shook my hand the first time, his grip said, "You'll never be my equal." I told myself I'd change that. And for a while, I almost did. My ideas turned small accounts into gold mines. He praised me in boardrooms, mocked me at dinners, said it kept me humble. Then came her, the daughter, my wife. Soft-spoken, sharp-minded. The kind of woman who made ambition feel romantic. She told me once, he only respects those who don't flinch. I didn't. Until the day I walked into my own home and found them, her and his head of finance, laughing over champagne. My presentation slides still open on the screen. My concept, my strategy, my name deleted from the file. And when I confronted her, she didn't deny it, just whispered, "It's business, love. Don't make it emotional." That's when I stopped being emotional. I started watching. He'd trained me well in silence and patience, so I mirrored him. Calm eyes, steady smile, recording everything. Emails, timestamps, wire transfers. I learned his habits, his shortcuts, his arrogance. The firm was expanding, 3 shell subsidiaries all under his control. Hidden money, tax evasion masked as foreign consulting. He thought I wouldn't understand. I understood too well. Over 6 months, I built a case so airtight it could suffocate, quietly, legally. Then I made sure he'd invite me to this pitch, the one that would decide the firm's next 5 years. "Show us what you've got," he said that morning, leaning back as if he already knew the ending. My wife sat beside him, perfect posture, blank expression. She didn't even meet my eyes. I opened my phone, tapped the screen, a blank slide. They smirked. The clients whispered. I took a breath. Slow, controlled. "Gentlemen," I began, "what you're about to see isn't a presentation. It's proof." And I started talking. Not about vision, not about revenue, but about integrity. About numbers that didn't add up. I projected screenshots, real ones, emails between his CFO and overseas banks, unreported accounts, fraud disguised as strategy. The color drained from his face. "You're making a mistake," he muttered, low. I ignored him. "Every figure here has been verified by an independent auditor, which I hired, personally." The clients went silent. The lead investor, a quiet man with too much money and not enough trust, leaned forward. "Is this true?" No one answered, so I delivered the final strike. "And, to protect your investments, I've already filed this report with the board and the Federal Commission." 30 seconds of dead air. Then the client smiled. "Mr. Hale," he said, turning to me, "I believe we'll be continuing discussions with you." Security escorted my father-in-law out before the hour ended. My wife followed him, heels echoing like gunshots down the corridor. She didn't look back. She called that night. I didn't answer. I didn't need to. The board moved fast. He was suspended pending investigation. I was promoted to interim CEO by morning. The press had a field day. Corporate titan falls. Protégé rises. I didn't read the rest. Revenge isn't fire. It's ice. It doesn't roar. It waits. It listens. It lets the guilty choke on their own silence. A week later, she showed up at my office. Same perfume, same calmness, but the tremor in her voice betrayed her. "You planned this," she said. "I adapted," I replied. You both taught me how." She tried to smile. "You think you've won?" "No," I said. "I think I've restored balance." I slid a folder across the desk, her signature on a joint account used for the offshore transfers. Her face broke. "You can walk away clean," I said softly, "if you disappear tonight. Otherwise, the commission sees this." She left without a word. The next month was quiet. The firm stabilized. Clients stayed. Investors whispered my name with the kind of respect you can't demand. You earn it by surviving. He, my former father-in-law, was indicted for fraud, embezzlement, and falsifying financial records. His empire dismantled. His reputation ashes. They said he went to his lake house afterward, alone, didn't speak to anyone for days. I almost pitied him. Almost. Because the truth is, I never wanted his company. I wanted his acknowledgement. And when he refused to give it, I took everything that made him powerful. That's justice in his language. Now, sometimes, when I walk,